How to use Pythagorean theorem on GED right triangles. Imagine you're trying to figure out the length of a ladder leaning against a wall or the shortest distance across a park. These are real-life situations where the Pythagorean theorem comes in handy. This rule helps you find missing side lengths in right triangles, which are triangles with 190-degree angle. The key is knowing which side is which. The longest side, opposite the right angle, is called the hypotenuse. The other two sides are called legs. When you see a right triangle on the GED test, first identify the hypotenuse and the legs. Once you know which sides are which, you can plug in the known lengths into the formula. The formula says that the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the legs. It looks like this. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. If you know the lengths of the legs, say 6 feet and 8 feet, you can find the hypotenuse by squaring each leg, adding those numbers, and then taking the square root. For example, 6 squared is 36 and 8 squared is 64. Add those together to get 100. The square root of 100 is 10, so the hypotenuse measures 10 feet. If the hypotenuse is known and you need to find a leg, you can rearrange the formula. For example, if the hypotenuse is 10 feet and one leg is 6 feet, you can find the other leg by subtracting the square of 6 from the square of 10, then taking the square root. That means 10 squared is 100, minus 6 squared, which is 36, equals 64. The square root of 64 is 8, so the missing leg is 8 feet. Always double-check your work. The hypotenuse should be longer than either leg, so if your answer is shorter than the known leg, you need to recheck your calculations. The Pythagorean theorem is very useful for solving problems involving distances, heights, or lengths in right triangles. Whether you're measuring a ramp, calculating a diagonal, or solving a geometry question, mastering this rule is a big step toward passing the GED math test. Remember, only use this theorem with right triangles, so make sure the triangle has a right angle before applying the formula. Practice with different numbers, and you'll get comfortable quickly. This skill is essential for many math and measurement questions on the test, so take your time and stay confident.